Radios have many benefits in Airsoft. As a player, radios can help with communication with your team. As game control, radios can help make your game go smooth. Let's talk about radios. I'm Striker, and this is Airsoft Riot. There are three different types of radios that we're going to go over. First is going to be your beginner's radios. Second is going to be more advanced radios. Third is going to be your ultimate Milsim style radios. Let's start off with these Midland style radios. These are very popular with beginners. You can find these at most sporting goods stores, and they're really good radios. They've got great range, but you're kind of limited to what you can do with these, inside and outside. For instance, if you wanted to upgrade the antenna, probably not happening. Same with the battery. All right, so the next radio that I want to talk about is probably the most popular airsoft radio out there, and that's the Belfang. Belfang is a very popular radio. One of the reasons is because you can upgrade all the things. You can upgrade the antenna. You can upgrade the battery. There's so many different options inside this radio that you can do. It's got everything the Motorola has, but more, much more. And not only that, but they're cheap. They're $25 cheap. Some of the things that I like to do with these radios is, for instance, like upgrading your antenna. You can upgrade your antenna to a super long one, or if you want a compact one, you can upgrade to like a little stubby antenna. Another thing is upgrading your battery. For now, what it comes with is this small battery. This will last you roughly, a 2-hour game. But you can get the upgraded battery, which comes down to here, and that will last you for almost a whole weekend. That's a great battery to have for when you're going to, let's say, like Milsim West. Now, I do have to mention, when using these radios, I recommend staying on the FRS channels if you don't have your radio license. If you do want to venture off onto other frequencies, then I would recommend checking with your local town and seeing what it takes to get your radio license. Now, when getting these radios, I know some people have already had the FRS frequencies programmed into them. If they're not, don't worry, it's not hard to do. You don't even need a computer to do that. Just check out the user manual on these of how to program them. Once you figure it out, they're super simple to program. Now, if you're one of those types of dudes that want to be even more Milsim, then these next style of radios are going to be perfect for you. I'm talking about the Harris 152 replica radios. All right, this radio here is the TCA 152. I love this radio. One of the reasons why I love this radio is because you can put real Harris antennas on this. Same with the microphones. You can, if you have a real Harris microphone, you can plug that into this and this will work. This will power it up. One of the other benefits of having a radio like this is the battery. The battery life will last you through a whole 40-hour event, plus even more than that. There was one time after a 40-hour event, I checked my battery and I had over a quarter juice still left in this thing. So great radios, highly recommend, especially if you want to go to that full Milsim route. So one of the cons that you're gonna get with one of these is obviously what you can see, it's huge. It makes it kind of hard to find pouches for these. They are pouches out there, but you're probably not going to find a pouch for these at your local store. If you go online, I've got I think it's a tactical tailor pouch. Great pouch for these radios. All right, so let's talk about headsets. There are several different types of headsets out there. It just depends on what kind of style you play. As for me, I like to play as a team leader or a squad leader. And with that, I like to use my shoulder mic. One of the benefits of having a shoulder mic is so when you take off your vest or your chest rig and you sit down or lay down for some rest, you don't need to take off your whole radio or anything. You don't need to search for it when you get a transmission that comes in. I just keep this right next to me, especially if I am inside my sleeping bag. I'll bring this inside my sleeping bag and sleep like this. Another style headset that you can get is one of these, and this is called the H250. These are pretty cool headsets, like a telephone style headset. Comes with a push button on the side right here. That's what you push for when you want to send a transmission. Has a clip on the back so that you can clip it right here so you can continuously listen for anything going on. Now these headsets are not very loud, not as loud as the shoulder mic. They're only loud enough to where you can kind of hear if it's just resting on your shoulder, but anybody around you is not going to hear at all. These headsets are actually pretty popular for people that are going to Milsim events and are playing as an RTO. These Earpro style headsets are the most popular headsets out there. These microphones here will block out any very loud sounds. So when there's blank fire and thunder bees constantly going off around you, these headsets are going to mute all of that. That way you can keep in good communication with your team and your ears aren't going to be ringing. All right guys, that's all we have for today on radios. If this video helped you out, go ahead and like and subscribe. That would actually help me out quite a bit. And if you are planning on going to a Milsim event, let me know down in the comments down below. I'd like to hear what kind of events that you're going to. You never know, maybe I might be going to that one as well, and I'd love to see you guys there. Until then, I'll see you guys out in the field.
Hey. What? I'm filming the tree behind you.
I got warrants. I only have those in different areas.
Huh?